Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 365th. No, that can't be right. What are we? I've lost count. What are we on? Hold on. Before we do anything, I'm gonna go double check. It is 326. I don't think I was right. Let's dive into this 326th stream where I'm trying out a new feature on Twitch. This is the Just Chatting channel, which seems appropriate because how often do I begin a stream by just chatting? So I guess the point of all of this is that you're not playing a game, you're interacting a bit more with chat. So why don't I begin by welcoming Harem, Lily, Draggles, and JP. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. As you know, I've taken a little bit of time off. Yeah, it just seems like it's kind of the season of life that we're in that we've been, uh, we basically had a lot of death in our family and in our lives. And over the last few years, it's been a little bit difficult. But, you know, it's been really amazing to have such committed and grounded and rooted family, and so that's been a real blessing. So, you know, I took a little bit of time to really focus on that, just to be present to my family, and to kind of just step back a bit. Not only is all that going on, but I've been talking with a lot of friends that are going through their own struggles, and furthermore, I'm feeling swamped and probably overwhelmed would be a good way to describe it at my own work, and I'm sure these are all very relatable things. So it's been a little bit of a challenge. Harem says, "Tell me about it." Yeah. So it's all kind of Harem, I think, is talking about experiencing death in our lives at sort of this age and whatnot. Um, it's you know, it's something that we all experience. It doesn't necessarily make it easier, but I was thinking about what I'd want to do today, and the old Stardew gang couldn't get together. Arcane Seamstress was unable to participate, and we felt that we didn't want to go forward without her. And I had initially, this was my fault, because I had initially said that I wouldn't be able to because I wasn't sure about when the funeral was going to be. Decided to make the stream happen because the funeral is scheduled for next week, so I won't be streaming next week. Ardelia, hello and good morning to you. Happy Saturday all, Ardelia says. We're in the Just Chatting channel. How fun is this? And thank you, JP. I appreciate that. JP says, "I'm sorry to hear that. I send my love to you and your friends and family."
Is that a new subscriber? Welcome!
Oh my gosh, I gotta, like, next time make it so that my
Blame
head
of
is
mana.
like this, right? Like where that bar went across. But blame of mana. Mr. Dacre, thank you so much. Mr. Dacre, of course, again, who we were going to be doing our Stardew stream. Yeah, it's my fault. Thank you for your patience though, Mr. Dacre. And thank you for the 16 months of subscribing in a row, which I think that goes all the way back to the beginning, right? I mean, yeah, that's all the way from the very beginning. And Amuras, hello. Oh, welcome. Thanks for being here. Again, yeah, it's been a bit of a challenging week or so, and took some time off. And I appreciate all of you being patient with me and understanding. And there's something else too. There's another additional piece of information that might be relevant for all of you. I won't go into too many details because those details are left to be a surprise. However, there's a little something that a few of us are working on. A little something. Just a little something.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you. How generous.
Words and stuffs are no good with charting XD. Real talk though, I hope everything has been well. We'll continue to keep you in thoughts and prayers.
Evil Guy, I really appreciate that. The kind words, and of course the bits as well. Thank you so much for those. Evil Guy, you're a swell guy. Harem says more Digimon sooner. He's like, quit being real with us, Mana. Just get to Digimon. Yeah, I've been really tired lately too. It's been a bit of a struggle, and I've had some odd hours at work and whatnot. But the thing I wanted to share, yeah, so I'm not going into details, but there's a little surprise that'll be coming out. Yeah, all I'll say is can't wait for 1010. But here, there were a couple of things I wanted to do. So I wanted to actually open this up to more of how you're doing. I mean, tell me what's up, what's on your mind. We're in the chatting channel. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to share my Switch Pro Controller successor. This right here, this is my go-to, right? This is my go-to. But I've got a successor, and I want to share that with you. But we'll wait a little bit before that. And then, of course, I want to share with you the results of the Spot Fest, which you probably are aware of. I intended to do this the day of with a surprise bonus stream. That obviously didn't happen because that was when so much stuff happened in my life. Artie says, anticipation for 1010. What could it be? Harem says, it's past 10:10 a.m. An evil guy with the JP emotes, which I always love those. The tanks there, the energy tanks from Mega Man, but they say JP on them. Actually, speaking of that, I do have coming in the special edition, whatever it's called, of the Mega Man 11 collection. Or not collection, but the Mega Man 11 game. And it comes with the Amiibo. That's right. It's the Amiibo collection, I think is what it's called. I always love how water looks like through the green screen. I used to always use my water bottle, but more and more I'm like, this is kind of cool. Initially, I thought it looked strange, like the case of the disappearing glass, but more and more I'm okay with it. I think it looks kind of neat. And welcome, Evil Guy. How are you doing? So, yeah, anything on your minds? Anything you want to share?
Whoa, thank
JP,
you.
thanks.
How generous.
Mega Man 11 hype.
Right? Oh, I should get a green cup. Amaris, that's actually a really good idea. And how are you doing? Thanks so much. Our newer friend of Mana and sub. I can't believe it. Amaris, you're too good. And I love those emotes too. The little fox. That's pretty cute. Who is that? I don't know who that is. But JP, thanks for those bits. Yeah, Mega Man 11 looks amazing. So I had wanted to get the Amiibo edition. It was something that initially I was like, do I really want to do it? Maybe I'll just get the Amiibo separately. I found out that the Amiibo that I have, the Mega Man Smash Brothers Amiibo, would work for the game, so I thought maybe not. You know what the selling point for me was? In addition to the fact that I do like the Amiibo, and probably honestly that's the biggest reason that I got it. Actually, the turning point for me was finding out that there are piano remixes of the stage level songs that are included if you pre-order the game. Now, I think you could get that even if you don't get the Amiibo edition, but when the Amiibo edition was up for sale and pre-order, I thought, yeah, I'll take the plunge. I enjoyed the demo so much. You saw me play it. Maybe we'll play a little bit today. I don't know. And Amaris wants to see water come out of nowhere if I have a green cup. But see, then if I put the cup here, like, you won't see my face. It'll look really strange. But we can cross that bridge when we get there, right? I guess I'll have to get a green cup. There are some green screen shenanigans that Ms. Mana has told me she wants to pull. I won't say anything more. Evil Guy says that he's a bit tired, but doing well. It's been kind of a busy week of work, but I only have one last day today. Well, that's good to hear, Evil Guy. Amira says, oh yeah, well, it'll still be cool. I mean, I'm not going to deny it will be cool. You'll see like a big, like, square in front of my squace. Squace? Squace? Man, I think I needed more of a break from streaming. Did not get enough. When you know you haven't gotten enough sleep when you say squace. Actually, I woke up this morning feeling pretty tired, not gonna lie. Don't y'all love this beautiful squace? It's just... Anyway, well, what say we unbox this this cool thing here? So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this is a fun little thing. Check this out. It's a little thing I can do. We're going to magically pop, have a nice green background. How cool is that, right? And so that's pretty good, right? So I want to share again. Okay, so look, this is my go-to. This is the Switch Pro controller. I don't know if you can tell, like the light and everything. There we go. Look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? Really nice. It's got this smoky, see-through plastic that's reminiscent of the old days of the atomic purple that Nintendo used to mess around with a lot. Harem, I'm sorry to hear you had a really bad headache. Woke up a few times during the week with it. It's no good. But yeah, so this is my go-to Pro controller. It's actually my favorite way to play the Switch now. I started with this. Okay, this is when I bought the Switch. I actually ended up getting a set of Joy-Con, 2 sets of Joy-Cons, that is. So I got my little holder. This is the adapter that you can get, right? And I have the blue Joy-Con set. I got the system with the 2 gray, and then I got the 2 blue. And it's funny, I like my own mix and match, so I've got often the different colors. On the Switch right now, the reverse is portrayed. Eventually, I'd like to get the Splatoon 2 colors, the green and purple, or green and pink, I guess. Green and pink. And if you get them from 2 different places, if you get them from, I believe, the Asian and European version versus the US version, then you actually would have matching green and matching pink. And I kind of was thinking it'd be fun to do one of these mods with the atomic purple shell on the pink, and then on the left Joy-Con install the D-pad mod. So it's the same guts of the Joy-Con, but with a D-pad as opposed to the buttons. And that to me seems like it would be a fun thing because I already have the other Joy-Cons with the buttons, and it would, I do like in handheld mode to be able to play some of these more retro style games, and a D-pad is just always going to be the superior method of input for that. In fact, any side-scrolling platformer game, anything like that, I really encourage you not to use the directional sticks. Analog sticks are not meant for that. Please use the directional pad. That being said, I've gotten actually really used to the buttons. I actually don't think this is a bad way to go anymore. Initially, I found that my fingers would get a little bit sore from the texture on these buttons. And Harem says, ew, Splatoon. It already says, oh, Harem, you're missing out on a lot of fun by not playing Splatoon. It's true. Harem says, nah, it doesn't seem like a game I would enjoy, to be honest. That's fair enough. Harem really only likes Mario and Pokemon games on Nintendo systems. Fair enough. But one of the things about this is probably my only criticism of this. I actually don't mind the buttons in place of a D-pad. I think it makes sense for what Nintendo is trying to do. Because, of course, the idea is you pop this off. Well, here, I'll just... like that. You pop it off, you play it this way, right? You kind of do the boop, 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 boop. So, obviously, if I was using the other Joy-Con here, let me put this back on. Ready? So cool. If I use this one, which is in here, the left Joy-Con, right? Then, if this was a D-pad, I'd be holding it, and I'd awkwardly be using a D-pad for buttons. That won't work. That just doesn't work, right? So I do actually think this is a good setup with the buttons. My only criticism, my only critique is that these buttons are nice and smooth with like a, what do you call that? Like a screen printed, yeah, probably screen printed little overlay with the names, the button names, A, B, X, Y, right? This, however, has this molded triangle on each of the buttons, okay? And it's just enough texture and just sharp enough that as you're using your thumb as if this was a directional pad, it kind of gets a little sore after a while. So anyway, that's a long rant about that. The other thing, which is not necessarily... Artie says, try it, you'll like it. And Harem says, buy me a Switch and Splatoon and I'll try it. And Artie goes, sorry, no can do. Yeah, and so it's not too bad. Harem says, well, it's no good then. It's not great, but this clearly, of course, has a proper D-pad. This is a nice way to go. But the bigger advantage, and the reason this has become my go-to for Splatoon, for Breath of the Wild, I started using the Joy-Cons on the grip. Now I use this, towards the end of the series I was using this. It's because this has really... My fingers are so delicate, Barry the Boy says. Look at my delicate fingers. Oh, such delicate fingers. I'm a hand model, right? Barry the Boy, hello. The real reason I went to this is because it has full analog sticks. Do I think it's an issue that the Joy-Cons do not have full analog sticks? No, because for size, for portability, this is great. You know, you can kind of see it's very low profile. It's actually very close to the top of the Joy-Con, whereas something like this is much meatier, right? It's got some heft to it. But the throw of the Joy-Con is not as much. So it's got a little bit of movement there, quick movements. This, by virtue of it being a full Joy-Con, has a much greater throw, and then there's a lot more sensitivity, or maybe that's not the right word, but you can make very fine precision adjustments, whereas with the other analog stick, you're kind of going to extremes a lot quicker. So you don't have all of that in-between fine detail. So for games like Breath of the Wild, I like being able to control the camera a little easier with the Pro Controller. For Splatoon, it became kind of an aid in some of the precision aiming, even though the precision, the real precision, is in the motion controls. All right, so I like the Pro Controller. Ms. Mana bought that for me, very kind of her. But I always wanted this right here. This is the Splatoon 2 Pro Controller, and how cool does that look, right? I can hide behind this box. Look at that. Artie says, at least they're not dainty figures. But yeah, isn't this great? Drum roll, Artie says, I love this thing. Green screen it, Marissa says. All right. Let's see what happens if I green screen it. All right. So this is the box right there. Let's see what happens. Yep. That's about what we expected. All right. So this right here. Now, I will say, I thought about doing a full proper unboxing. I haven't used this yet, but I'm also not doing a full and proper unboxing. Why? Well, basically because it's a bag, a bit of cardboard, and a controller. It also has a cable in there, and that's what you use to charge it. Now, I just used my other cable from my original Pro Controller and charged this up. And are we ready? Are we ready? Woo! Boom! Look at this thing. Now, you can probably already tell the grips are now green, pink, but there's something else that I'm going to try to really make visible. And there you go. Look at all of the detail, right? See that? There's some Splatoon logos from the various merchandise you can buy, and a bunch of ink splats and splatters. And otherwise, it's still that same smoky kind of plastic. You can see through it. One thing I didn't look at, actually, come to think of it, one thing I didn't look at is in the original Pro Controller, right above, I believe it's above this thumbstick, there's actually a little message from Nintendo. and I think I need to shine a light in to see it. But on the PCB, Nintendo said something like thanks for gaming or something along those lines. It was a really neat little Easter egg. So if you've got a Pro Controller, shine a light in this plastic kind of right above here. And in the original version, at least, it had that on the PCB. I suspect it probably stays. Because why would they manufacture other PCBs, right? Like, why would they make special edition PCBs? It costs a lot to put that together. So anyway, but yeah, so a pretty neat little controller there. Now, I charged this up, and basically I haven't used it yet, like I said, but I charged it up and wanted to see what this would look like. Immerse says, wow, unboxing spoilers. I know, sorry. But here, let's for Immerse, we'll also put the chroma key on. Oh my gosh! What happened to my controller? Ah! 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 What, everyone, what a great controller. I'm just gonna. Woo! Oh. Woo! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Woo! That is pretty awesome, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty great. Well, cool. Well, so. Oh my gosh. Immerse says, I love messing with green screens. I don't know. That just really made that is pretty funny. I dig that. If any of you are not aware, there's a GIF out there of me kissing my Pro Controller, so that could be another one now. Oh, I could make it float? Wait, oh, that's a good point. Hold on a sec. How could I do this? So I have to be like holding it like. See if I'm trying to think. Maybe I. Yeah, like, there we go. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of audio from my thing. If I hold it like this, whoa. Okay, hold on. All right, we're gonna say the magic words. Everyone, spam emotes to make the magic happen. Oh, okay, ready? All right. Gotta see those emotes to make the magic happen. Gotta spam all your Art of M cheers if you got them. Spam your favorite emotes. There we go. Oh, we're starting to see it's starting to happen. Oh, I can feel it. It feels like it's getting a little bit lighter. It's getting a little lighter. It's kind of getting, it's getting a little, It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Oh, the goofy things we try around here. But that, my friends, is the Pro Controller. Now, I love the little monkey with the... it's a dunce hat. I thought it was a wizard hat at first, actually. So, Ardelia asked a good question, which is, what's the battery life like? The outline because of your hand. I know that was pretty goofy. Didn't go perfectly smoothly, but hey, whatever. The battery life, I've found the battery life on these to be so good, I forget to charge it. Like, I would say I probably go months without charging this. Oh. Whoa. You can see the screw hole. Anyway. All right, we'll stop messing with the green screen. Yeah, so, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, basically, is what I would say. And JP says, I thought he was a wizard the whole time. Oh, no. Yeah, it is really good, Artie. I found it to be great. Leafeon, hello, and Kippy. Oh, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming and joining. I really appreciate that. You're right, Harem. It does depend on how often you use it. I pretty much use it exclusively when I stream, but I do play Splatoon 2 sometimes in the evening with Ms. Mana and you know, and the family, just kind of hanging out. So it gets its use. It's not like I don't use it at all outside of streaming. So I'd say it has a really good battery life. Let me look it up. I'll find out what the official battery life statement is. What is the battery life of the Switch Pro Controller? Approximately 40 hours. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Oh, you just got the notification, Kippy, that I'm streaming? Oh, because you updated your phone. Something I need to do with mine as well. My phone is due for the update. This is a little good precursor of what's to come. My plan is to hop into some Nintendo Online, NES Online. But first, what I want to do is I'm going to switch over to the, let's see, I'm going to switch the game, the category, I guess. That's interesting. It's no longer game, it's category. Oh, maybe it always was. Harem doesn't like anything that I like. Okay. Amira says, I think I've charged mine 4 times. I got it back during E3. Wow. Yeah, 40 hours. That's amazing. So, and you've got a lot of technology packed in there. It does have the, you know, the motion controls, all that stuff. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put Splatoon 2 in the category. Update that info. And I guess what I need to do, I'm gonna use the new controller. So how do I gotta turn it on. Oh, there we go. All right, so here, I'm gonna switch over. You can see this now, boom. I'm gonna switch over, push LNR, pop. Oh, and it even shows the green and pink. How cool is that? Wow, nice. Push A. And bam. All right, everyone. So we're going to basically find out the details about the Splatfest, right? Now, Pearl says, y'all know what time it is. It's off the hook time. And what do we got? Breaking news. What? I don't read this enough. If you really take the time, I love Off the Hook. I love the little things that they show. So here we go. What did you break this time? Pearl didn't break anything. She was talking about the Splatfest results. And they are in. It's Retro versus Modern. Now, I did, while off screen, I did actually get to Queen. And I did post a video of a really, I thought, a good 30 seconds of me playing. So if you want to check that out, it's on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to be more active on there. So you might want to check it out. So which team was most popular? Let's find out. It was... Wow. Real talk. I think if they said gaming versus fashion, which is how I interpreted it, really. I mean, this is how when I first heard retro versus modern, I'm like, ooh, gaming, nice. Then I went, oh, fashion. Even so, I still would have chosen retro no matter what. However, I think if they had phrased it as video games, we might have seen maybe a little bit closer closer statistics in the voting. I don't know, maybe not. All right. Yeah, Pearl really got wiped out there. So now for the part that matters. Popularity isn't everything. What's the clout? Now this is a new thing. This is actually the update to how Splatfests work. I think this was a cool idea. Let's see how this pans out. So teams need to get clout. You help towards the cumulative clout by your wins. What happened? This is not quite like wins, right? It's not quite like wins. It's also how many times you're playing, how well you're performing in the game. So all of that matters, right? And the results indicate, both in normal and pro, very close. Interesting statistics. Look at that. So very close. Look at those percentage points. I'm actually shocked because that is less than a percentage point difference. Yes, Artie, I agree. I like how you can play with friends during Splatfest and not have to worry about having a full squad of 4. At least it was close, right, Amaris? I think it's pretty neat, too, that the pro option still exists, which is a solo play. But normal is a lot of fun. I think they made some good improvements. I think it was a good compromise, how they did that. Okay, yeah, poor Pearl. So the results. Well, I mean, obviously, if all three went to modern, the winner is Yep. Well, everyone, it was a good run. we did all right. We tried. We fought hard. Modern with 3 points, retro with 0. Poor Pearl. Poor Pearl. Whatever. I'm gonna go play my sorrows with some squid beats. Play away my sorrows. Oh, that's so funny. Look at that. See, all right, hold on. You gotta read this. This is, I think they're aiming for a pretty nice little retro versus modern homage. I'm gonna go play away my sorrows with some squid beats. And then Marina says, well, we've got squid beats 2 right here in the square. Note the 2? That means it's an upgrade, which makes it better. And Pearl with an I am error message. Look, this is what I love. And I often, honestly, when I'm streaming, I often overlook all this. But this narrative, this dialogue is just on fire. This is so good. Does anyone know I am error? Do you know the reference? Who knows that reference? I'm curious. I want to know. And then Marina says, if you participated, your prizes are waiting in the square. So let's find out how many we get. I think that might have been the first time I flat out lost a Splatfest in Splatoon 2. All right, I'm going to skip through these. And as I'm talking about how I should read more of this. But it's so good, right? I love that. Okay, regular league battles. Ooh, tower control. That might be fun. But then I really want to play NES Online. Oh, and this too. Yes, that's it. Harem. Now, Harem, did you know that or did you have to look it up? Harem says Zelda 2. Artie says Zelda, which you're not wrong. But it is officially from Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. It's actually... Yes, Artie, there you go, look at that. Ooh, Artie nailed it. Artie says, Zelda 2, I think Adventure of Link. Harem says, totally knew it, and then says, nah, I have to look it up. Fair enough. Yes, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Or as Artie says, Zelda 2, I think Adventure of Link. Which, I like that rhyme. That's what it should have been. Okay, so... I got 21 Super Sea Snails. That's not bad. Evil Guy says, GG Modern, we did it, or at least I could say that if I bothered to, playing Splatfest this time around. Aw. Kippy says, same. Aw. This was a good Splatfest. If you didn't play this one, I encourage you to play the next one because the next one will be the same rules, and I think they made some great improvements. Also, I like the stage that they used. Okay, so far, this is everything you'd expect from a Pro Controller. Just perfect. No complaints. Let's maybe see about buying... Ooh, I do not have a lot of money. Let's play a round or two just to acquire some cash. I'm just gonna play an open battle. If you want to join me, you can, but honestly, I'm only gonna play about 1 or 2 and then switch over to the NES Online. So let's just do regular battle. Boom. We're just gonna do it this... Well, oh, no, not with that shirt. Let's go with something else. Emira says, I'll have to play the next one. I've not been playing Splatoon 2. Yeah, please definitely look into it because I really encourage you to play it. It's I think a great upgrade to an already great Splatfest sort of model. So, yeah, pretty neat. Worth your time. So yeah, we'll play a couple rounds of this just so I can get a little bit of cash, buy whatever I want to buy, and then we'll go from there. And I'm just going to use the roller, just keep it easy, keep it fresh. And then we're going to play, like I said, NES Online. And I know, JP, you're here. I would love to play with you, or Artie if you'd like, or if you want to join me, we could play a little bit of the NES Online, which is pretty cool. It's really cool. If you have the trial or the online that you've paid for, you can play. It's a free download if you don't already have it, which is pretty sweet. You just can go in and it's under apps that it's like apps that are connected to your account or something like that, which indicates to me that maybe there'll be more in the future. Woo! There we go. That's what we needed to do. I'm hoping they will have more in the future. Maybe an SNES Online kind of thing. That'd be cool, right? Woo. Whoa! Oh, that. Yep, I saw that. Oh, Amaris. Amaris, are you in the Discord? I can't remember. I feel like you are. If you aren't, however, maybe Artie or Harem could give you a link, one of our mods. That would be fantastic. By the way, thank you. Thank you very much to both of you for just being here and all of your help, your assistance in modding this channel. I don't say it enough. I really should. I don't want to take it for granted because I know it means that you're kind of... Whoa! Boom. You're kind of making time to be with me, and that means a lot. So thank you. JP says I just gotta multitask a bit. Oh, you're watching your baby. That's awesome. But yeah, I was talking about the NES Online. I have played a little bit of it. I played with Saving Liberty briefly while Ginny and Scooter were playing a little bit, just off camera, just basically testing it out, kind of seeing how it worked. We played a little Super Mario Bros. 3, and it was really cool. It works really well. It has some neat features, which I'll be sure to point out when we get in the game. But there we go. That seemed like a bad idea, but whatever. This is why I really like the roller. You just cruise on through and paint it up. Super easy. Maybe where did they... Oh, well, they're already taken out, so we'll just clean this up a bit. Oh, nope, they're not taken out. Oh, they're probably up here. Oh, no, they're up there. Did not expect that. Natsume! Hello, Natsume! Welcome, my friend. So good to see you. Hey, I wanted to check out your Yonder playthrough, because that was so much fun the last time. And I saw you were online, and I went, and then I realized my notification, much like Kippy, came really late. And it said, oh, an hour ago. And I went, what? I didn't see that. Oh, boy. Oh! Well, we might have lost. Oops. Oh, well. Oh, Keish. Keish, hello and welcome. How are you doing? Ooh, that's looking bad. We made a good solid effort, and then nope. Let's see how I did. How I did on the team. Keish, welcome. What is up? I'm Art of Mana. Feel free to call me Mana, and feel free to ask any questions, and welcome to the stream. Alright, I didn't do too bad. I might change my gear, though, and do one more round, because that didn't get me a lot of points. Natsume says, oh yeah, I was playing with my stream yesterday. I accidentally pressed stream. Oh, really? Oh, that's so funny, Natsume. Oh, I was wondering. I'm like, oh, I missed it. Bummer. Now it makes sense. I'm good with this gear. I should have probably played the NZAP. Daskados, hello. Oh, gosh. Welcome, Daskados. I've been thinking about you. Sorry I haven't been around much. I've been very much in my own little world lately. It's been, it's been one of those kinds of things. I'm loving this. Look at that. The controller. Oh, I love it. You're trying to rank up Clam. Nice. Well done, Keish. Yeah. I need to really learn how to play Clam Blitz. It's one I've just never really played too much of. I've become very familiar with all the other modes through the original Splatoon, but yeah, Clam Blitz is still a bit of a mystery to me. At least how to play well, but to be fair, that's kind of a mystery in general for me. Oh boy, those little bombs. That's, oh my gosh, they are out in full force. What is going on? My goodness. This is very intense. Just like camping. Rainmaker is my favorite mode. What are all your favorite modes, everyone? No good sir, no. Enough of that. Boom! That seemed like it hurt. Oh, shoot. I spoke too soon. Tigalo. Oh, Tigalo, it's been too long. That's great. Wait, Harem? Oh, Mana, did you read the DM I sent you on Discord after last week's stream? You know, I wonder if maybe I didn't. Sometimes, you know, if it's like a... If it's a oh, wait. No, I'll have to double check. I'm sorry, if I didn't respond, it's probably because it opened and then I just forgot that it was there and I didn't respond to it. Yeah, shoot. Darn. My day would have been going better, Ticolo, had it not been for that splat. Anyway, yeah, no, Doskados, what is new with you? How are your streams going? We've got a lot of terrific streamers here in the chat. In fact, those who don't stream are more of the exception than the rule. But, I love that. I love how... Oh! Love how many really excellent streamers we've got as a part of this community. Alright, so friends, this controller is, let's just say, perhaps not good luck yet. It's not necessarily bad luck, it's just not, it's not good luck yet. We'll wait. Maybe if I win this one, maybe it'll be good luck. Yeah, well, we'll see. Woo, boy. Okay. Oh! Oh, Nelly! Alright, so that's a thing that happened. Boom. And... Oh, Nelly! Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Yep, 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 yep. I think we won. Oh, that was close right there. Oh no. Man, I have to go. I'm having problems. Okay, all right, no problem, Kippy. I hope that things are okay. Take care. I'll catch you next time. All right, well, so that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. How neat. All right, so we got a decent amount of cash. Let's go ahead and buy some stuff and then switch over to Nintendo. Which sounds like a plan. You were talking about Digimon, Harem? Okay. I will go and check. So let's buy some gear, shall we? All right. Anticolo, what is up? What is up? We unboxed the Splatoon 2 Pro controller. We were in the chatting section of Twitch. That was pretty cool. Flow is so nice. All right, let's buy this squid fin hook cans. Eventually, I want to own everything like I do in Splatoon. I kind of do the other stuff, the weapons last. One thing I never figured out, and I was holding off on in the beginning, was if you had random chances of better primary stats on the equipment you see. And then I realized if I hold off, I'll never get anything, so now I just buy anything as soon as I see it. I suppose I can always wipe clean and do that if I really like the design of something. Oh, I don't know. I really want the Chili Mountain coat. I really wanted that, actually. I like it. Oh, and it's got a swim speed up. Both. Okay. I'm sorry. Both of those have swim speed ups, and I need to get those. So, Emir says, wow, I hold off on everything. Yeah, fair enough. Should have saved your money, Emir says. Well, I'm sorry, my friends. I'm going to have to go in and earn a little bit more cash. Just a little. Just enough. I got to get those things. Doskado says, I've been doing Final Fantasy, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8 on Sundays, Spyro and Kingdom Hearts on Thursdays, and for my own projects, I've been doing Horizon Zero Dawn and Brutal Doom. Plus, I've been prepping for Halloween and Esta's surprise birthday stream coming in October. Nice. And Maris, I do have the Nintendo app. That is something I do have. Tower control. Let's equip our roller and see if I can do something here. And did you get that invite to our Discord, Amaris? My reason for suggesting that is that's where I actually keep my friend code. All right, let's do a little. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh, this is new. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a second. I don't want to do League. Oh, shoot. Ranked. What's... Oh, Ranked is Clan Blitz. No! No. Okay, I'll do Clan Blitz. Ticolo, did you get the Discord? Yeah, I only do invites to people I've gotten to know. So, Ticolo, you're welcome to get an invite as well if Harem or Amaris would like to join. All right, well, hopefully this is going to get me enough coins, but we'll see. What is Discord, Ticolo? Well, it is a community that is basically centered around, you know, gaming and various hobbies and interests. It's all online, mostly text-based. We do some voice chats as well, and it's really fun. Ghouls and Ghosts is Daskados' Halloween stream plan. Esta requested it this year. What a great option that is, Ghouls and Ghosts. Ooh, I like that. What a great Halloween option. Last year, I decided to kind of do something I rarely do, but I played Super Castlevania 4, which was really fun. And I believe that was that on the SNES Classic Edition? Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, I might have to... I am planning a stream on Halloween, because it is a normal stream day. So I'm trying to decide what I want to play. Oh boy! Oh boy! That was actually... What?! That was weird. Okay, doesn't like Mrs. Turf. But you can play Turf, you don't have to play Ranked. So, anyway, see how this all goes. Get a little bit more. Oh no, they broke the barrier. That's not good. Yeah, I'm like not at all helping right now. I should probably cover a little bit of turf just so, yeah. Oh my gosh! Meggy, this is why I'm really bad at this. I may just not have enough coins and may have to possibly get them later. I do technically have all day if I wanted to get more coins later if I have a chance, which I might have today. So, we'll see. Harem says I don't like Ranked in general because there's a bunch of people that take it too far. The nice thing about in Splatoon 2 is I feel that you don't really have quite that discrepancy. Yes, there are good players, but it's not like there are things that make them superior, like gear that they've acquired by grinding, you know. You can hop in and let's just say you're a decent player. You're fine, you know, you're in good shape. So Ticolo, the Discord is provided, hopefully, I don't know if either Harem or Artie caught this, but if they could send you an invite link, that'd be great. They'll whisper it to you, so check your whispers. Yeah, it's not an open Discord, so, yeah. Oh, snap! Snap, crackle, and pop. Ooh, that person's day did not go as planned. Ooh! What? Oh, wow, that was close. That was not good. Alright. Yeah, it's 80 and 80 right now. This is nerve-wracking, actually. And I am so bad at this, I don't even know what to do. Okay, their barrier's back up. Oh, no! Oh, no, now it's 81. That's not right. I should have given those clams to the other person, actually. anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. We trapped him. Okay. Let's see how well we do, huh? Man, I do not see any clams anywhere. What is going on? Oh, I guess you can take those, I suppose. Oh, I just realized your special has you drop the clams. I forgot about this. It's not good. Ugh! 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 Shoot. Did not do well. Yikes, Barry the Boy says. Oh, alright. Pretty much just don't give up and give it your all. That's what Damaris says. Thank you. This really isn't my mode at all, Barry the Boy says. No! No, Barry the Boy. It's not. I do not know. I don't even know how to really play it. I've played it so few times. The only times I've ever really played it too are generally on like 2v2 or 1v1 private matches. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm not afraid to admit that. Alright. Sorry, bucko. Not your day either. Oh, shoot. I think we just lost. I was trying. Does the map actually show you where clams are, though? Barry says, settle in and take a look at the map. I don't think it shows you where clams are, though. Anyway, what did I get? Did I get... I did not get a lot of stuff. It's on them. Oh. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'll play it at some point. Like I said, it's just not a mode I really spent a lot of time with at all, ever. So, yeah, and it's amazing how actual practice makes one better, right? Not everyone's gonna hop in and just be good at something for the first time. And I'm okay with that. Where I want to go to the... I guess I'll just... being indecisive. Where actually is the store for shirts? That's weapons. That's shoes, I think. Is this shirts? Yes, there we go. Okay. Wait, it also shows you the other players, like, just always on the map? Oh. Barry the Boy says... something... see you can form a ball. Not sure what that means. Yeah, I know you can see them on the menu too, but I haven't done this for... Oh, I don't have enough. Well, yeah, not nearly enough. I'll have to grind later for those, because we're going to move over to the NES Classic. That's what we're going to do. So, if you want to join, and again, I'm going to offer this to those I'm already friends with on the Switch, then yeah, hop on in. Let's do this. Let's go... I wonder if there's a category NES Online. No. I'll just go retro. I think that's okay. I think that's a suitable thing to say. I'll use this Pro controller. There we go. Yeah, I might play the Salmon Run later. Yeah, Salmon Run might be a good way to go to make some coins. Yeah. I actually do like Salmon Run, and I don't get to play it enough. But I really wanted to play some of this online retro stuff. That was in the plan today. I'm kind of bouncing around for fun, and figured that we'd get a little bit of this. I wanted to show it off too, because I haven't had a chance to really show it off to people. So there you go. That's what the other controller looks like. How neat is that? The other controller, the one I had been using just now, had the pink and green grips. This one is the gray. It's kind of cool. So anyway, all right, let's close that. And let's hop on over. We're going to play, again, we're going to play the Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online. I just think that's a really cool way that they do it. I think it's neat. So here we go. When you start, this is it. And that's a really cool, oh, I missed. I took a screenshot of it half loaded. So when you start, you've got all your options. These are the games included. It's a pretty good selection. Now, Balloon Fight, I think this is a great game, a joust-like game. Haven't really played baseball. Probably won't spend too much time with it. Of course, the original Donkey Kong, that's cool. Double Dragon, I think this one is single player. Double Dragon 2 on NES was the second, so that's too bad. But Dr. Mario, of course, classic. We'll be playing some of that at some point. Excite Bike, I haven't really played. I need to. I have my window open to just let it be cool. It's nice and cool in here right now. I think someone's doing some construction. It's kind of loud. Did you hear that? Ghosts and Goblins, there we go. That's a classic, right? Soccer, probably won't play too much of that. River City Ransom, I know what it, I'm gonna have to close that window. I'm gonna have to close that window, my friends. I don't know what that's all about. Let's just hover over the original Mario Bros. Pro Wrestling, whatever. But I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. Keish says, River City Ransom I never played before, but it was so fun. Dr. Mario was surprisingly hard for me. Yeah, so River City Ransom, I know of the game. It kind of has, I think, almost gotten a bit of a upsurge in popularity in recent years. I think there was either a remake or something like that, but I think it was one that wasn't really that popular originally, at least not in my circle of friends, or it was a game no one talked about, so I don't think it was really that popular here. Maybe more so in Japan, I don't know. Dr. Mario, that's Ms. Mana's game right there. She's really good at it. Of course, I actually have a soft spot for the original Mario Brothers. I played it first on Super Mario Brothers 3 and, the version of it such as it is. And then I love playing it at arcades. If I ever see it in an arcade, I always go and put some quarters into it. It's just a game. I can't stop doing that. It's very fun. Ice Hockey, I would have preferred Blades of Steel. Now that game, I love Blades of Steel. Ice Climber, it's fun, challenging. Gradius, that's kind of fun. Blades of Steel, actually, I think. Is it Gradius that Blades of Steel has a little halftime advertisement for? Of course, we have Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 3. I should probably not speak so fast. Tecmo Bowl, I remember playing that with some friends. People liked it. It was, not bad. Tennis, Legend of Zelda, awesome. Yoshi, that's a fun puzzler. Anyway, I propose that we play some online, connecting to the internet, always a good thing. And I'm going to start my own game with no passcode, I guess. There we go. And I'm going to say, okay, you begin playing while you wait. Perfect. I'm going to play Super Mario Brothers. That's what we're going to do. And I'm hoping that one of our friends here will join us. JP, yay, JP is already hopping on in. I think this will be fun. Okay, so I control the menu and all that good stuff. Now check this out. This is so cool. I can move the cursor, right? Boom. I can, whee, look at that. And if I push in, so this is just moving this around, but if I push in on it, isn't that just amazing? I love it. Oh, Amaris, I will accept that friend request after the stream for sure. Unless I'm not going to go too much longer today. We'll probably play through Super Mario Brothers and go from there. Oop, I just took a picture. Oh, thanks, JP. JP's clapping. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna show off my skills. Hey, a little bit of online lag, but this is definitely a better connection than I had with Liberty. I think we had 2 bars with Liberty, and I felt just a bit more lag. Oops, see, like there, I gotta be a little bit quicker. I gotta anticipate jumps a little bit sooner. Is that great? Nah, but hopefully with time that'll improve. And to be honest, I expected as much. I expected there would be lag. I didn't expect there'd be that much, and it's not too bad, but there's just enough where it's like, you gotta kind of slow down. And I think today, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try a just no skip run. We'll see how far I get, and JP will see how far he gets. It's JP's turn now, so I'll go ahead and woo. GG JP. Oh wait, it's not JP's turn. What? Oh, do I keep going until a game over? Do we want JP? Oh, JP's watching the little one, so probably JP doesn't want to do a voice chat. This was the game. Oh, Doskido says this is the game that got Esta out of her depression. Well, that's a wonderful thing about gaming. It can open up whole worlds, and I do believe in the power of art, creativity, stories. You know, movies, books, video games, things like that can really help us. Absolutely. Amaris, I will definitely accept your friendhood. I definitely will. Do not worry about that. All in good time. Harem says, it was just because your name when you logged into the Discord, I was going to change your name to your Twitch name, but it looks like it's been changed now. Ah, nice. Boop. We'll get that one up. JP's like, well, I'm basically watching the stream twice. I'm watching what's going on online. I forgot. See, in Super Mario Bros. 3, it was every level. Oh, I almost messed that one up. I meant to not take the skips, and I went autopilot. It was like instant. Whew. Yeah, it's life by life. I think you're right, JP. This is fine. I'll get to chat with chat when you're playing. So no worries. I'm all good. We'll just see how far I go on a life, I guess. And then how far you go on a life. And we'll just take it from there. Unless we want to switch to a different game, like Super Mario Bros. 3, where it isn't life for a life. Or life for a life. Life for a life. That sounds intense. Of course, with just enough lag, it's possible I'll make some goofs. Trying to do a speedless speed run. You're right. Keish asks if I ever stream with Ms. Manam. I don't. Amara says you should do Mario Brothers. Maybe. What do you think, JP? Oh, well. Oops. Hold on. You could play at the same time if we play Mario Brothers. That's true. JP, what do you think? Well, you know, I want to give JP a shot. If I beat this, which right now it's looking like it's not gonna be, but if I do, oh! I swear that was lag. There you go, JP, it's your turn. Show us off. Wee, wee, wee. There we go. This is fun. Oh my gosh. So great. Lag didn't exist back then, right? Oh man. It's weird. Blame lag. Hashtag blame lag already says. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. I have actually beaten this game, I think a couple times on streams in the past, actually. Oof, JP, oof. But I will say, it is a little bit off-putting. I mean, and I'm used to playing this game on original hardware on a CRT television. It's just buttery smooth, really fast. Even the NES Classic Edition is not perfect, though it's pretty darn close. NES and SNES Classic Edition is really good. Not bad. Not bad on the in terms of the lag. But it also depends on your TV, and if you've got a HD TV, you're going to probably have not the best upscaler, and you're going to have lag introduced. And so actually, on that note, I'll share. I'm looking at something. I'm looking at something called the RetroTink 2X. It's an upscaler. It runs about $100, so this is something I'm kind of hoping to save up for. And there you go, JP. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry, I'll get back to this. I gotta. Wah! Wah! Oh! There we go. Nicely done, JP. I love this because you're like basically now watching JP stream. This is like streamception. So fun. I love it. We should have done world skip. Probably so, Amaris. Probably so. But anyway, yeah, so this RetroTink 2X. So what this is, I actually prefer whenever I am streaming to stream on original hardware. I've got my SNES actually off to the side because I was streaming Prince of Persia and Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. I'll be playing more of both of those games. But I am plugging all of this in through my old Elgato Game Capture HD, and it does an adequate job, but it doesn't upscale. It doesn't do great. I think I need to up the frame rate because 30 frames just looks a little bit rough in motion for these old classic games that kind of had this high animation rate. So I've always wanted to present these games in as authentic a fashion as I could. Look, JP's gonna beat me, look at this. Which is why I go with the original hardware. I enjoy playing on original hardware. I've got the original hardware. I will, from time to time, play, the Virtual Console or the Classic Editions or this, right? But this is more because of the online. Oh, JP, oh no! Oh, JP. Let's see. I'm gonna just see. Excuse me. I'm gonna see if I can beat this level. And after that, oh, oops, welp. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. I swear it's the lag. Oh, that was just. It's weird. It's like you feel a little slippery, a little more slippery than usual. So anyway. What the RetroTink does is actually it's a really cool device, really intended mostly for just being able to connect your retro consoles up to a modern display. It produces zero lag, and it upscales your game to a HDMI signal that is considered, considered compatible or whatever with your HD TV. So people have gotten results that are extremely close to a CRT television and its amount of lag with this device. It also has, in addition to that 2x scaler, which is basically like a line doubler, it has a, I should say,
Thanks.
JP, woo!
That's generous.
Do you want to move on, JP? Do you want to play Mario Brothers? Or well, you play until your next death, then we'll switch over to Mario Brothers. So, yeah, but in addition to that, it also has a, I should explain the line doubler. So what this is these old consoles, especially NES, SNES, 240p is what it was outputting in. And what it did is it skipped every other line to make a full 480 signal on your television, which is where scan lines come from. It was the in-betweens. And so this basically fills in all of those lines with the line below. so it's making a full 480p signal, and then putting it out to a 720 720 signal, I think is what it is. So the other thing it does is it adds vertical smoothing. You can actually have a little filter on there that, for my money, better reflects these older games. See, the pixel perfect crispness that even we're seeing now is really not what this game looked like when I was playing it growing up. To me, I think a CRT always... Isn't the animation for cheering great, Keish? Whee! For me, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. I have water, I should drink it. Hang on. Oh, Keish, you love the animation for cheering. I thought you meant this animation. You mean the cheers, the little fireworks explosion. Well, thank you. So what this, for my money, what this game should have looked like, and what it's meant to look like, is actually a pretty smooth experience. You don't really see as many pixels, especially for the Super Nintendo, but this to some extent as well. You see some pixels, but it's all kind of blurred together on a CRT, and that's what these games were designed with in mind. So the look of it, as the creators intended from in my mind, is really playing this on a CRT. So that smoothing filter sounds very interesting to me, because obviously I'd be able to pump this out into an HD signal. HDMI would be a much easier thing to throw in. I wouldn't have lag on the stream, and you'd be able to watch things without me trying to delay my webcam, and that introduces further lag into responding to your comments. And it would make things look a little crisper when I'm playing retro games, and I think that's what I need to do in the near future. Oh, boogers, JP. Well done, well done. Let's oops. Let's go to, should we create a suspend point? Let's do it, JP. If we want to continue this later. There, I'll just do that. And then, oops, let's go to game selection. Let's play the original Mario Brothers. That way we can play together, JP. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong button there. 2-player game A. Here we go. All right, JP. Harem says, I don't think I've ever seen World 2 because I always use warps, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Oh no! Oh no! We're on the same team, right? Right, man? No. Here, let me grab that one there. Okay, woof. In the nick o' time. There we go. Whew. JP, thanks for asking. JP says, does anyone else want to play with Mana next after this? That's kind of you to ask, good sir. Oh, JP, run, my friend. There we go. Nice. And the coins. Oh, nice. Now this is classic, Amira says, right? Oh yeah. Uh-oh, he knows the pattern. He knows the pattern. Oh, I got that one. Oh no. You beat me. That freeze frame, Amira says. Yeah, that was pretty good, right? Yeah, this is about as classic as you can get. This is, well, no, I guess Donkey Kong would be, more, it would be classicer. Oh no. The crab. They got me. Oh no! JP! Bring us home, my friend. Oh boy. Yep, that's, oh! It's a dumb game. It's just a really, it's a dumb game. All right, JP. All right. I'm out, apparently. Let's see. Let's watch JP some more. Can he come back? I don't know. I actually don't know that I really played the Nintendo version of this game. I was playing in the arcade. So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't just put a coin in. Aw. Oh man, JP's got 3 lives now. JP, you're rocking it. Dude, this is great stuff. I love it. I love it. You are doing so well, JP. Meanwhile, I just completely bombed on the second level. I don't know. I think maybe if JP does well enough, I might get a continue, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe that's what the game B is. I actually don't know the difference. Oh, every 2,000 points? 20,000 points, Samara says. No, but see, that was JP got the 1-up. I did not. I cannot join in. Oops, sorry. Sorry, JP. Apparently, if you push start, that's what happens. Share stock? Share stock. Nope, apparently not. Man, the sound effects. That is a mean pink crab. Oof. Oh, man. He went flying. Nab him. Nicely done. So if you don't know JP, I'm actually going to shout him out here. JP is a very fine streamer. So here we go. Shout out John Paul O'Keefe. And yeah, really, really great guy. Family-friendly streamer. Husband and father as well. It's always cool, right? And yeah, just I'd say predominantly Super Mario Maker streamer. Really good. He has the JP energy tanks from Mega Man, so it's not to love there. And just a good guy. So he's playing right now. He's showing me up. Rough stuff. Ooh. I'm gonna just sit here and watch. Just gonna sit here and watch. Evil guy is. I remember one time when my teammate took my last stock as I was dying. We lost. Oh no. That's too bad. That's really too bad. JP says thanks. Does a fist bump. Doesn't take much to show you up. Oh, harem. Oh, harem. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? Oh my gosh. I actually do think I'm pretty good at this, but man, did I really just bottomed out on that second level. I don't know what was going on there. One of these days, I'll have to get to a arcade and maybe stream from the arcade a little Mario Brothers. I actually had a really good memory, a really fun. But I had a really fun. I have a fun memory of this game. Excuse me. So, friend. Well, as a group of friends, we all went and had a nice little vacation together, which was really cool. And so the son of one of our friends, he was kind of just getting into video games, and there was this little restaurant we went to that had this arcade cabinet. It was cool. It's like, all right. So I kind of and he was really interested in it. So I kind of said, well, yeah, let me show you how it works. Get it going. Set it up. We played, and it was really fun. We just got as far as we could. I think I took out like $10 in quarters just because it was like, yeah, I knew, you know, he was just beginning and whatnot, and we got really far. And anyways, it was just one of those memories. You know, you always remember those kinds of things with arcades. You always remember playing with people, and to me, that's one of the best parts of gaming, sharing those experiences. Oh, this is where the platforms turned ice. That's right. JP's got to go soon. No problem, JP. You just wrap this up. Take us home. And after this... Actually, I need to get going soon, too. So I'll be actually stopping the stream about 11:30. So It is all good. Just a little short stream. Well, not super short. Jakul, hello Jakul. Welcome to the stream. Jakul says, I think my first retro game might have been Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Nice. Man, that's true. That is a retro game. That's... Wow. Yeah. It's funny to think about that. Those are two games in the Zelda franchise I have not beaten yet. I've beaten almost all of the Zelda games, but that is not one of them. So JP, what do you think of the NES Online function? It's pretty cool, huh? Ooh. I know, isn't that it's amazing, right? I'm sure. Man, I get it. I have it. I have both of the games on cartridge. I didn't own it when it came out. I didn't have a Game Boy for a long time. And eventually, my grandmother purchased a Game Boy Color camera. A Game Boy, not Game Boy Color, a Game Boy camera. And not knowing that I didn't have a Game Boy, it was a Christmas present. And my parents sort of went... They didn't want me to have, because we did road trips all the time. They wanted me to be looking, out the window, seeing the sights, and, or reading at the least. And to be fair, I think they made a good decision. I did a lot of reading in cars. In fact, some of the first times I read The Lord of the Rings, I can think back, was on some of these car trips. But I didn't have a Game Boy, and when that came into the house, it was like, well, okay, what are you gonna do? He doesn't have the Game Boy. So I turned in the Game Boy camera for, get this, I was able to buy a Game Boy Color for the cost of the Game Boy camera. It's amazing. So I did. And I got a purple Game Boy Color, my first ever handheld. JP, well done, well done. And yeah, JP, if you want to end it there, I don't know what you're doing, or do you want to play a few rounds of, maybe of the Super Mario Bros. 3? Just a couple of levels before you get going. I don't know how much time you have. Loving the online NES. Isn't it great, JP? So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so anyways, you gotta go, unfortunately. No problem, JP. Take care, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for playing. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later on. One more shout out, everyone. John Paul O'Keefe. John Paul O'Keefe. Boom. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Jakul says, I can play if you don't mind. Hop on in, Jakul. Do it. I think once JP leaves, then it'll boot JP, and then you can hop in. There's no password. But anyway, what I was saying is so I got this Game Boy Color, and I got one game. I got The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening Deluxe. And then later on, I picked up Kirby and Harvest Moon from a friend. And those were the only 3 games I had for a very long time for handheld. And it wasn't until much later that I got my DS. I think it was after I got my DS that I started collecting more of the games for the Game Boy Color. I did get eventually a Super Game Boy. I played it more on there, but I never really considered myself much of a handheld gamer. And I think for that reason too, I play more in docked mode than in handheld when I'm playing the Switch. Harem says, by the way, man, do you have better Twitch TV? Because if you do, then you could just press tab unless you're using your phone for chat, then just ignore this message. What? Press tab for what? For what, though, Harem? I'm confused. Hello, Jakul! Yay! So, Jakul, let's see. Why don't we play... Let's play Balloon Fight, Jakul. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play Balloon Fight. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right. So we are trying to pop all these balloons. Yep, Jakul's already got it. Jakul knows what's going on. Jakul's too cool. Ooh. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, Jakul! I'm sorry. Aww. Jakul, I let you down. I'm so sorry. I forgot I could pop your balloons too. Yeah. Oh! Jeez. I thought that was Jakul for a second. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. Oh! Well. Well. That didn't go well. Whoops. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Jakul, this is chaos. Mostly because I'm playing. There we go. So, oh, to finish off the names of people instead of typing the whole John Paul O'Keefe name. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense, Harem. I don't have better Twitch TV, though. I'm not sure if that's... Oh. Something I've looked at before. I haven't got it myself. I'm not interested in all the emote stuff, but... Man, oh, why you so mean, Jakul says. I'm so sorry. Wait, you have a game over? Oh, Jakul, I'm so sorry. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, the fishy was trying to get me. Jakul says I need more practice. It's a tough game. I do too, actually. I haven't played it for a while. Let's try that again. That went poorly. All right, here we go. Oh, well. It's tough because you don't really have a lot of control when you've got a lot of momentum. So if you run into your partner, it's like, well, that was fun. Come on. Come on. No! Oh, gosh, I thought that was Jakul for a second. I was like, no! What have I done? Oh, the fish! Did you see the fish? Fish got him. Fish got him. No good. That's a way to do it. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I did get blowed up. Oh, that was close, Jakul. Alright, let's get this guy. Alright. Oh. Boop. We were going both for that guy. Oh. Actually. Oh, that's right. Okay. Get them's balloons. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. It's a free for all. Woo-wee. This is really fun. Ticolo says, are there any free games on the Nintendo Switch that are fun? Well, I mean, all of these Nintendo games, all these NES classics, are actually free with your purchase of a year's subscription or a monthly subscription to Nintendo Online. Oh! I am so sorry, Jakul. What other games are free? There are some free games. Now, I don't know off the top of my head which games are free, and I can't tell you then what has gotten good reviews. There are some, I think, like subscription games. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about Fortnite, though. To be honest, that does not interest me at all, but I believe it is free. And it's, of course, gotten really good reviews. But I don't know. It's just not a game I'm interested in. You get that, Jakul. I'll get this guy. Boom. A MOBA game just came out. Arena of Valor. Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard about that. Yeah, so that's free. I think Paladins also has gotten good reviews, and I believe that's free. There are a lot of inexpensive games that you might want to take a look at. There are a lot of $10 games. There are games that are less than $10. But there are a lot of $10 games that are great. Probably your best bet would be in that range. A couple that come to mind, Snake Pass, I absolutely adore. I think it's a fantastic game. You know, once you get into like the 15 and up or the 20 and up range, then you're getting a lot of really excellent games. And of course there are the full games as well. Yeah, I need to do a review of Snake Pass. I love that game, Amaris. I'm so glad someone else does too. Oh, right, Nukaho says Warframe is coming out too. I've heard a lot of people who talk about that game. It's not one that oh, that took a dive. It's not one that I'm interested in playing. I've seen it, and it's again not really my type of game. Oh well, all right. Oh well, Jakul just took me out. Jakul being mean to me now. I got kind of trapped though, so fair enough. Jakul says, yes, perfect, we did it, man. That was good. Yeah, I missed that. We got all the balloons right on. But, yeah. Alright, you can do it, Jakul. I believe in you. Oh. The lightning and the stars are coming. Watch out, Jakul. You can do it. No! Get out of the water. No! Well, and while Jakul is playing, I'm gonna look up games on the Switch and get back to you on that question. Very good question. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to look. Well, that was fun. Oof. Yeah, it's a good game, right, Jakul? I mean, I've always loved this style of game since the first time I played Joust. It's just really, really fun. Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Quest is actually free on the Switch, and that's really cool. So, this isn't necessarily free, but it's pretty cool. If you have a friend who has the Namco Museum, you can play Pac-Man versus with any of your friends that have that game. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's also the Stern Pinball Arcade and the Pinball Arcade. Those are free to download and play a little bit of. So those are maybe some other good options for you as well. All right, you want to play one more go around, Jakul? Jakul says $20 a year for 20 games. Don't mind if I do. Right? And they're good games. And I'm sure more will be coming. It's going to be a matter of time. Yeah, 20 plus, that's right. And I don't know, I wonder if we're going to see the same thing with Super Nintendo games. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, shucks. Oh, get him, Jakul. Nice. Nice. Oh! I'm sorry. that tender moment. Ticolo. Oh, Ticolo says for Christmas I might try to get Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean if you want to put it on a wish list, I'm gonna tell you it's a great system. I think Nintendo just knocked it out of the park. They've done a fantastic job. Obviously, that was fast. Obviously, it's very well received. A lot of people speak very highly of it. It's like the fastest selling console. It's near approaching outperforming the PS4. It's just amazing. So, and I mean, and that's in a much shorter lifespan. So, pretty cool. Yeah, the Netflix of Retro Nintendo, Amaris says, yes. Also put the year subscription on your wish list. That's right. And it's cool because it's $20, which is a very good price. You get these games for free. And I think, you're going to probably find that if you have other family members or whatnot, the family discount would be another good way to go. Yes. Perfect again. Jakul, high five. Boom, buddy. Nice. Yeah, I love this game. This is so good. Boom. Man, we are just knocking this one out of the park. Jakul, way to go. Oop, well. I'll get all these bubbles. I'll get the bubbles. There you go, buddy. It's all you. Yeah, right on, Jakul. Yeah, Jakul's a longtime friend of Mana, by the way. If anyone who's new here doesn't know, Jakul actually we go pretty way back, which is pretty awesome. And I really appreciate Jakul. He's just been an awesome buddy. And I got a game over. Oops. Jakul, get us to some success. Some success. I could not talk. Some success. There are some other games. Oh, what is this database you're talking about? I actually didn't know this. What is this? Switch list. I haven't heard of this. Switch list. Switch list. An app called Switch List. Oh, it's an app. Okay. Let's take a look here. But, well, maybe I'll look. Cheap Nintendo games. There are. I can show you. If you'd like, I'll show you my games list as well. If you would that be something that people would be interested in before we stop the. Yeah. All right. I mean, oh, Jakul. That was pretty good though. Isn't this a fun game? I'm glad we got to play this, Jakul. I really like this. Harem says sure. Jakul, I think why don't we end it there? I'm going to show the list of games and wrap up the stream. But I really enjoyed this. We should play this again, Jakul. I'd love to play this, maybe even off stream with you and continue on. But maybe we can show people our improvement next time, right? That'd be cool. So, all right, let's close this down. There you go, everyone. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Jakul says, it was fun and all good. Was fun playing with you. Thanks, Jakul. It was fun playing with you too. I really did enjoy that. I really did. All right. All right. Let's pop out of here. We'll close this down. Here we go. Closing the software. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just pop over here to go to all software, and then we're going to scroll all the way down first and go from there. Okay. So what do I have, everyone? Let's look at this together. I guess I'll move my head when we get to the Namco Museum one. So of course this is funny because we do have the test fire, global test fire. That was the initial experience with Splatoon 2. I remember streaming that. Or recording it. I can't remember. One or the other. We had the Global Test Punch with ARMS. And then the Splatfest World Premiere for Splatoon 2. That was really cool, too. Fast RMX. This is a pretty inexpensive racer. Pretty fun. Kind of like F-Zero in 3D. Maybe more so like... What are those games? I can't think of them right now. Oh, gosh. It's a Sony PlayStation series that I can't think of. Anyway... Pretty good. Spelunker Party, which I've had for a very long time, and I have not actually yet played. Some of these I've not played. I'll tell you which ones those are. There you go. There's the Namco Museum. That's the, the one that you can play if someone else has the game, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's go up this way. We'll go Blaster Master Zero. This is a really good game and inexpensive. I believe it is only about $10. And it's a really good evolution of Blaster Master. A lot of fun. Bomb Chicken, I fully intend to do either a review or a playthrough in stream. I picked that one up because I just, yeah, it looks awesome. I can't wait. Pokemon Quest, had some streams with that. Pretty fun. Snake Pass, though, is one of my favorite underrated Switch titles. It just is a blast. Yooka-Laylee, my name's in the credits. So it's got to be a good game, right? I helped kickstart this game back when I thought there'd be a Wii U version, and then they canceled that and they ported it to Switch, which I think was a good plan. And I'm happy to have the Switch version. I actually have it in digital form because that's how they distributed it through the Kickstarter. But I actually have the physical copy on order through Limited Run Games because I guess I had to think about. I didn't get the special edition, but I figured, hey, if my name's in there and everything, I should probably get it. It's fun. It's by the creators of such series as Banjo-Kazooie, and it's not got the same overall heart. It feels a little more empty. It's beautiful in its graphics, but there's something about the chunkier graphics of the older games that I think made the world feel more full and rich and vibrant. And I think with the engine that they use and the ability to make these bigger areas, the platforming is really good and maybe even better than in the other collectathons, such as Banjo-Kazooie. But I don't think there's enough. And the characters are great. There's great dialogue. But there's not enough characters and enemies and things to do. It just feels a little bland at times. So, yeah. Oh, Jenny asks, your real name or Art of Mana? I can't remember. Oh, Ticolo has to go. No problem. No problem. I actually don't remember if it's my real name or Art of Mana that I put in there. I think it's my real name. But I think at that time I was going back and forth. I think I initially submitted as Art of Mana, and then I decided I'd rather have my real name in it. So I think my real name's in there. So anyway, Evil Guy says Blaster Master Zero is amazing. I missed that. Sorry, I'm glad. Oh, and Jakul has a couple DLC from Blaster Master Zero. Yeah, it's a great game. I think it's fun. It's really fun. Kamiko, I picked up. I can't wait to play this one. I've been holding out because I think I'm going to stream it, but I might just play it because I can't wait any longer. Jenny says plot twist, Mana's real name is Art of Mana. That's funny. Harem says, I was thinking the same thing. And Amara says, it really doesn't feel as full. I really couldn't explain why, but nice. Oh, I'm glad I could help with that. Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. Oh, this game might be one of it's in my top tier Switch games. This game might be in my top 3, at least top 5 Switch games. This is so good. It's phenomenal. It's so well made. I did a preview of it. I've since beat it a couple times, or beat it once, but I've played a lot of hours on it. It's fun. Check it out. Of course, we have the Mega Man 11 demo version. Now, okay, this is where we start getting into, I was actually going through making sure I claimed all my gold coins from all of my games. That's why the order is such as it is. So basically, all of these are demos or digital copies, but now we're getting into physical copies, right? You can tell because you see the difference between, you see a little card there, right? So I've got ARMS, which is really fun, especially for parties. Dragon Quest Builders, which Jakul had said, oh yeah, you have it? I shall get it and we can build together. I actually did stream a little bit of it, and yeah, I would be interested in doing more of it. I kind of set it aside and didn't go back to it, but very cool. Evil Guy says, my collection is getting this big slowly but surely. It's funny how quick it happens, right? Breath of the Wild. If you own a Switch, you just have to get this game. You have to. It's actually contractually obliged that you get this. You're contractually obliged. Oh, thank you, Harem. Yeah, I'll check my DMs after the stream. Thank you for pointing that out. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, another great game. Really well done. I mean, what's not to love about it? Wild Guns Reloaded. I haven't played it yet, but I have it in physical copy. I really like the Super Nintendo game. I'm never going to own a physical copy of the Super Nintendo game, so I thought this was a good compromise, owning the physical copy of the Switch game that is sort of a remaster with some updates and stuff. Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers. I just always loved this. Oh yeah, and Amaris says also accept all your friends after the stream. Thank you, Amaris, for the reminder. Ginny says, same, I've bought so many games since May. So many great games have come out. Evil Guy says, I haven't bought this many games for a console before. That's really cool. Aside for the Switch, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, clearly they're doing something right. This game I liked because I love the original Street Fighter games, but I liked the fresh coat of paint and the HD graphics and the hand drawings that they did with this. I will probably get the collection of the 30th anniversary collection or whatever, but this is really what I wanted. Tiny Barbarian DX is actually really fun. I've been playing through this one. This is actually one I have been playing through. And yeah, I probably won't stream it. It's not necessarily a game I think that people would really want to see on stream. But if you want, let me know. I could even do something where maybe I do a stream and I showcase a bunch of smaller games on the Switch. Yeah, that could be a thing. But it's a lot of fun, and the artwork here is done by one of the artists of some popular magazines and things in Japan, which is kind of cool. But they've got a lot of different artwork for it. It's a very pixel-esque, pixel art style kind of thing, which is cool. Odyssey, I really got into that, played a lot of that. We streamed a little bit of it as well. SNK Heroines, okay. I actually have had a very long conversation with Scooter about this game, and we're talking about maybe doing a bit of a review of it, which is interesting because it's not the type of game I would typically review. But the thing about this game is that I didn't really know what I was getting into. I knew a little bit about the fighting mechanics, and initially I thought, hey, SNK, you know, all of the great fighters that they created, pretty cool. I knew obviously it was meant to be all of the female fighters and whatnot. Man, this game I am so conflicted on. It is very the mechanics. I'm going to give a little slight spoiler, but I'm going to just say this: the mechanics and the theme and setting do not seem to mix. But yeah, Scooter and I might do more of a full review on this later. Yeah, it seems like I've already kind of given you a little bit of a spoiler, but I really like the mechanics. The theme just is off the walls, crazy and ridiculous, and not in a good way. All right, Overcooked 2. This game is awesome. We beat it on stream. How cool is that? Shantae, I've got the Ultimate Edition, which was kind of cool. Very much look forward to playing this. Probably will stream it at some point. I know Evil Guy has streamed it, which is pretty cool. Hair Masks, how far I've gotten in Dragon Quest Builders? Only as far as I did in stream, which was pretty early days. Sonic Mania, really looking forward to playing that. I also have not played that at all, so I'll have to pick that up and play it at some point. And I'll stream it. I'll probably do a Sonic series where I'll go through the numbered mainline Sonic titles and then go to this, is what I think I'm going to do. Jakul says, okay, don't touch it, and I can help. All right. Evo says, yeah, me and Scooter were collabing on it. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Scooter was collabing too. And you both beat the game, but not 100% yet. Nice. Yeah, this Sonic Mania, I've heard so many great things, and I wanted to buy it day one when it was digital, but I knew they said a physical copy was coming. I was patient. I finally got it, but then the backlog was real. This was my first Switch game I ever played. I actually bought this and Breath of the Wild at the same time. I got the collector's edition of Breath of the Wild, which maybe I should do a video at some point showcasing what comes in that giant box. I still have the giant box. It's like this big box. It's like really big, and it's got a little statue thing in it and everything. It's pretty cool. But I got this game same time, and this was also the first Switch game I ever streamed when I was testing out my capture device. So pretty cool. Bomberman art. Now they've actually done some updates since I played it before. Some things I love, some things I'm not as big a fan of. They took out the ability to use the analog stick to control your speed. It makes sense. It's more like classic Bomberman, but it does mean that you really do have to concern yourself with how many of those speed boosts you're going to pick up, because, man, it can get out of hand fast. Also, grinding for coins is pretty darn slow, and that's a bummer because there's a lot of cool things you want to purchase, a lot of cosmetic things and character designs and unfortunately it's expensive. That aside, it's really fun. Multiplayer's great. That's where Bomberman shines. The online is a little bit laggy. There's like a pretty significant delay between button presses and actions, but it's fun, so that's cool. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. This game, I want to stream it at some point. It's so cool. I have not actually played it yet, but I've been watching Ms. Mana play through it, and that's why it's so high on the list here. And it's been really fun. Splatoon 2, of course, this is another one I'd say you have to get on the Switch. Really good. And of course, the Switch Online. So that is my roundup of Switch titles. But that is not necessarily all. Right here, actually, I should probably switch over here and do this real quick. So hold on, because otherwise we're going to get some really funny things. So right here, this is actually these are the two games that I still have. I have not even unwrapped them. Should I unwrap them now on stream? I've got, look at that. Yeah, let's unwrap them, I think. I've got Ocean, and I've got another one. I've got another one which I'll save. Let's unwrap these. Why not? Why not? Let's do it, everyone. While I do this, let's get a little bit of music on, shall we? We're just gonna pop this up just to have a little something in the background, right? Why not? Yes, why not, Harem says. Let's do it. Let's it's always fun unpackaging things. Now, this is another limited run games thing here. Pretty cool. Because what limited run games does is they make these releases of games that are digital only, and they put it obviously in a physical release. And I think for me, I've been really trying to collect physically when I can. That just comes from all of my collecting of retro games, all my life. And I think that for the Switch, this is probably going to be the last system I'm going to be able to collect physically for. I see the writing on the wall. I think future systems are going to go digital only. Maybe the Switch will convince developers that the card-based approach is still valid and viable in the future, but I think the writing's on the wall. Red Mario! Oh, Red Mario, it's always so good to see you! Oh my gosh, it's been too long. What's up? Red Mario, how are you doing? Digital only, they take up a lot of space. That's true. Digital only does take up a lot of space, but I feel like with prices going down so drastically across the board for physical media, I can see it. I can see it being digital only in the future, and there are a lot of pros to it, but we'll see. Can we get a limited run of a Hat in Time? Red Mario, I'd love to get that. I'd love to play that. Is it out on the Switch? I can't remember. I think it is, but I need to. All right, so here we go. We just unwrapped this. Ocean Horn. Let's just see. I don't think... Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. That is pretty nice. I love seeing artwork inside of game cases, and Limited Run Games does a good job. I've played this game on iOS. I like it. I like it a lot. There's the card. I think it's a good game. I will probably play through it on the Switch. I don't know yet if I'm going to stream it. Let me know if you like that. Pretty cool, but we'll see. It is definitely a Zelda clone, if you will, but I think that's okay. There's room for games like it, and it does some unique things, and it's really done well. I love the graphics of it, the look of it, the whole thing is really enjoyable that way, and so that's pretty cool. All right, this. I finally got this. Everyone, this, we're gonna unwrap it. This is a it's the Seiken Densetsu Collection. This is a game that only came out in Japan. Oh my gosh, I really wish I had my pocket knife because the shrink wrap is rough. Red Mario says, but you should get Hat in Time on Steam for mod support. But I don't really like modding. What mods are there for Hat in Time? Let me get this off here. So this is a cool game because this is a Japanese exclusive. Not only, I mean, I could have gotten a Japanese account and gotten this game for my digital account on the Switch, but I went with the physical because, as I have been mentioning, I want to collect physical. Look at that. We've got... Wait a minute. There we go. I was like, there we go. A little Japanese for you. Boom. There we go. There's the back. This, again, is the Seiken Densetsu Collection. What does that mean? Oh, what is this? There's like a... there's a code. It's all in Japanese. So I think it's to register the game, but I won't be doing that. Look at this, everyone. Look how cool that looks. That is awesome. What is this? This This is the series, the Holy Sword, Legend of the Holy Sword series that is from, which is where Secret of Mana comes from. This includes the first 3 games. Boom, right there, right? This is Final Fantasy Adventure in the West. It was actually Seiken Densetsu Holy Sword Adventure, or Holy Sword, Legend of the Holy Sword in Japan, but they figured it's not going to sell in the West unless we give it the Final Fantasy name, because RPGs, adventure RPGs, yeah, this is actually very much like Zelda. It's an action RPG, light on the RPG elements. Secret of Mana, as we know it in the West. And then an unreleased game, Seiken Densetsu 3. This is actually the 3rd game in this series. It was never released and officially translated in the West. And now I do have it in a Super Famicom cartridge, but it's nice to have on the Switch through this. And I'm looking forward to actually playing, even though it is only in Japanese, I am looking forward to playing through Final Fantasy Adventure a little bit. I'll probably pop it in. I told Ginny about this, and when I got it, and I said I'm probably not going to actually play it. I just want to have it, look at it, look at the artwork and whatnot. But the truth is, looking at this, I forgot there's these beautiful bezels that are put on there, and I know you can't really see that well. Maybe you can kind of tell, but they're these really nice bezels. So I think I'm going to pop it in at least, just see what it looks like. It is all going to be in Japanese.
Thanks.
Oh.
That's generous.
Hello. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at all of those bits coming from, and I feel like it's...
Thanks. That's generous.
That is so funny. It looks like we've got sort of... It makes me think of Ewoks. It makes me think of Ewoks. Jub Jub is just giving all of these single bits in the world. That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming in. Tiklos, what? Tiklos giving me all these different names. But I'm excited. I'm excited to check this game out. I think it'll be really cool. Jakul has to head out. No problem. Take care. It was nice hanging out with you. Again, even if it was only a half an hour. I really appreciate that. We should play again sometime. I know you can only play online every weekend, but we'll get there eventually. Take care, Jakul. And yes, I'm excited. I'm very excited about this. I think this will be pretty neat to play the Seiken Densetsu collection. And just check it out. I want to play Final Fantasy Adventure again. I know that, and of course Secret of Mana, enough that I feel like I don't need to actually look at and read the text. I know where I'm supposed to go and the gist of what the text is saying. So anyway, Jub Jub, thank you so much for all of those bits. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Just grabbing all of those slots on the bottom bar there. But anyway, we're gonna end the stream here. Jub Jub, thank you again for those bits. Thanks for coming. Interesting. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was trying to read a message, didn't make sense, but welcome. I am Art of Mana. I am you can call me Mana, and again, for probably all of you know this, but I am a family-friendly E for everyone variety streamer, and I love to focus on Nintendo games, retro games on original hardware, and indie titles. And I am really, really happy that we've had this chance to hang out today. I think it's been a blast, and yeah, I think we're gonna probably do one stream on Monday, and as I've mentioned, you know, we've got a lot coming up, and I'm gonna be out next week, and so I probably will not be streaming until the following Wednesday. So I'll stream this Monday, and then it won't be until the following Wednesday. So I apologize for that. Thank you for your patience with me and everything. I love that it's just like all of these alerts are just flying by me. This is really funny. Jub just all the alerts. Look at that, all the alerts. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a hiatus. I'll be with my family. Thank you again. I apologize that you won't be seeing all the regular content. But yes, Mario, I'll put those cartridges in, earn those gold points. Good point. I will do that. My friends, we're not going to raid anyone today. All I'm going to say is as always, do good and be well. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.